Hey Collabadors! Today's topic of the video will be us telling you our perfect day, and money would be no problem. You could travel anywhere instantly and you can do it with anyone, anywhere, even if that place is fictional or person is fictional. Because I was the one that came up with this question, I have quite too much to fit into one day, so I'm gonna have to try and cut it down. The first thing I'd want to do is gather my friends, like all 3 of them, and go to the longest zip lining place in the world. There was one at CTFXC done recently and it was like a tour of the place, so I'd be able to go through that once and that would be really good. For a couple hours we would do that, and then after that probably I'd want to go to a water park, but it's been paid out so it's completely deserted except for us. I tend to get annoyed by the amount of people everywhere in places, so I'll probably just want there to be no one there except for me and my friends. And then for almost the rest of the day I would want to go between doing laser quest and paintballing, but as well as my friends being there, I would want there to be like Sam and Dean and Castiel and Sherlock and John and the Doctor and all the companions, and I think that would be like a hugely fun day. Like this whole laser quest tournament and paintballing with all these people, I think that would be hugely fun. And after we finished that we would just go and hang out like at the top of some sort of hill. It would be getting into evening at this time and we would just hang out and chat and just have fun times with all the people. And we would bring along this huge tent so we could just end the night with one huge... Right, so when I was editing this video I suddenly realised the ending to I put to it wasn't quite appropriate and was a bit too weird, so I'm going to put this ending instead. We would just like sit around the tent for a while and just tell spooky stories or just chat a bit more. And then just fall asleep in one big pile. You don't really have to use that much imagination to guess what I had said the first time. But as a joke, but it was still a little bit off. Bye. Because I tend to get ignored. I tend to get ignored